Hey YouTube, Maddie's Daddy 12, Team JMT. I'm here with John Rocha. You were one of the judges here at the Louisville Regional. Um, we've had a pretty good layoff of regional, from the last regional here in Louisville. Why has there been such a long period between then and now?
Well, after the upper deck left us and left us high and dry, that was the last time we had a regional. Then we did not have any between then and now because Konami could not schedule us one, and we didn't have a good place to play. We just got a new shop opened up this year called Bluegrass Magic, and the proprietor of that, his name is Brendan Moody. He's an old Magic guy. He's got a lot of contacts. He was able to get in good with Konami, and we got a regional started pretty fast.
All right. So we did this at a brand new shop.
Yes.
So we've got no establishment. I mean, there's no past record of any regionals or anything. How much trouble was it for you guys to go through Konami to get a regional here?
Well, you know, there's always the tugging and pulling, trying to get people to be interested in our shop. Like I said, with the strings that Brennan has with the Magic people and with Konami, we were able to get in because they know he's a good person, and our venue is really nice. It's more of a tournament shop than a card shop.
Yeah.
And
that really worked out for the turnout today. We had
187 people.
Yeah, 180 and some change.
And we fit 250 in there if we need to. Next time we'll even have even more chairs and tables in case we get more people. Yeah, it's a very nice shop. It could easily hold 250 or even more. We could probably do 300 if we needed to.
You know, I've seen the numbers from the last couple of regionals. Columbus being one of them. I believe there was 350 there. I mean, we're just under 200 here.
Yep.
Why is it that you feel we're having such large regionals right now?
That's an easy one. It's because there's hardly any regionals. We used to be able to do 8 regionals in Indy under Upper Deck, and 4 of them, 3 or 4, at least 3 or 4 of them here in Louisville. So we had about once a month doing
So within
regionals.
driving distance, you had once a month, and now we've got...
And that was just our area. So everybody in this area had plenty of regionals. So people didn't have to drive a long ways. Now people are driving from all over the country. We had Philly Luna drive here.
Yeah, to talk about that, Philly Luna drives here from Texas. I mean,
Texas.
Immediately he's making a big loop around and hitting 3 or 4 regionals.
Yeah, he's going to go to Illinois, which is tomorrow.
But I mean, are regionals really that bad that a guy's got to drive 16 hours in order to play in a regional?
Unfortunately, yeah. And if you want to, like I say, people are used to playing in a regional a month, and now they can't do that. Now
what can Konami do to fix that?
Well, they have to be able to schedule more regionals.
I mean, outside, like you said, outside of the obvious, just scheduling more regionals, is there anything that Konami's doing wrong that they need to fix in order to?
Now, you got to remember that Upper Deck had a huge organization because they were doing baseball cards and football cards and everything else. So they had huge offices, a lot of people. Konami here does not have that many people. Right now they have 2 people who are doing the regionals. They used to only have 1. That's probably another reason why we got a regional here, I think, because there's more people to work on it.
All right. All right. We'll leave Konami alone for a little bit. What's your thoughts on the game? What's your thoughts on the meta? Everything seems to be really open right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely. I love this meta. A lot of people love it, and that's another big reason for the turnouts. It's because you could have 10 decks that top. You know, we just had Gravekeepers that topped. 3 decks.
3 of the top 8 today are Gravekeepers?
Not today. That was the last YCS.
Oh, the YCS? Okay, yeah.
They're all Gravekeepers. So that opened that up. So now we got Gravekeepers in there. We've got, and we said there's some new cards coming out for each deck type, which is really nice.
Now, see, I mean, I really like the open meta. I really think it promotes a lot of play for the game because it makes the game more interesting.
It does.
But I also feel like it promotes just the play of bad cards. I mean, I feel like just as a random, a lot of the top tier decks just lose to random cards. I mean, do you see a lot more of that?
No, I think maybe this randomness you're talking about is more of certain deck types just requiring different cards to run well.
Just more player preference?
Yeah. There's like 6 Samurai is going to be good. I mean, with each set comes a new deck types and new winners of YCS.
All right. One last question. The biggest complaint in this format is Cold Wave, Monster Reborn, and Dark Hole.
Sure.
What's your thoughts?
Well, there's always going to be complaints, but there's always going to be cards that are broken too. I mean, if you get rid of all the broken cards, then you know,
Then the game
yeah,
game
you
becomes
gotta
a little more
you
better.
have a couple in there to throw in there. You got to have power cards in there, sometime. If
All
you just
right.
get rid of everything, it's going to be boring.
All right. I really appreciate it, John. We had an interview not too long ago. It was one of my first interviews for my channel, and I lost the audio on it. So I actually owe him this interview. So I'm glad I had a chance to get a hold of you. I really appreciate the interview. And yeah, guys, comment down below on what he said. Make sure you subscribe. Show us how much you love us.